I'm David Tearse, and this is my app design evaluation video for my app NTU Room Finder, uh, which is top left of the screen there, and it uses the app logo, similar app logo, using the old NTU student app logo, which is obviously derived from the official NTU pink logo with the white text. It's just been edited to have the RF of the initials of the room finder, so people understand obviously that it's obviously quite similar to the other app, but it would be initially an extension of the original app. So it wouldn't necessarily be a standalone app, it would just be like an extension of it, so it'd be like an extra section. So the idea of the app logo is just to sort of, if it was a standalone app, that's how it would look. Okay, so this is the app itself. This sports an app bar at the top, just in light blue, just to keep it light and sort of nice to look at. In general, just letting them know what the app's called, and at the same time with the title what it's about, which is the important thing. The blue was chosen just as like a standard app bar colour, just slightly different from the rest of the colour scheme, but again still using the blue of the theme. The slideshow just underneath that is it has the images basically used from the MyNTU app itself, which all have external web links on each one, which take you to the respective pages using the same links as the links on the MyNTU web app, which is trying to sort of keep like a general sort of theme throughout all pages of NTU, trying to keep the main theme going. So that was a later idea derived from just having a single picture to making it more dynamic and being able to show more information in the same space, making it very easy to just select. So yeah, if we just have a look underneath that, there's a welcome to NTU Room Finder app, sorry, and this just details the just the name of the app and just sort of welcomes anyone using it. So if we click one of these links above that now, it should go to the respective page, and it does. Yep, the Varsity series. It takes you to the page. So that does as it should. And again, if we do click on the free lunchtime concert, that again takes you to the information page for that on the NTU site. Although it's not mobile, the NTU site doesn't officially have a mobile page, so that's the only difference there. Sorry. If we go back to this page, the bottom left we've got the NTU logo, the Now Workspace logo in the middle, and on the bottom right we've got the My NTU logo. The bottom left logo takes you straight to the NTU official site, not the student site or the workplace site or anything like that. It's the official NTU site for everyone to use. Again, that's apps. Obviously, that's been created to work for apps. If we go back again, the Now Workspace app, which also again does take you to the Now Workspace, and the MyNTU, which takes you to the dashboard and asks you to sign in that way. So yeah, that works as well. So if we go to the select location screen, this currently has a selection of 18, as far as I remember, 18 buttons, and these all individually go to they basically allow their locations that will allow you to find your way from your current location to your destination you select. So if, for example, we just go to Students' Union, it would open a Students' Union for you, and it gives you a nice view there of the current, the selected location of the SU, gives you the map of the whole campus. Now, this map would be aimed usually at students on campus who would be looking at this sort of area anyway. Currently, I'm not on campus, so the line is going from off campus to on campus, but it would usually be for open day students etc. People or new students who don't quite know their way around yet. So that would go to a certain point if I was on campus, and it would take them there, and they could make their own way using the path they want. It would be a more updated app, and I assume it would be updated soon because this is slightly out of date, I think, by a few years. So once it's updated, people can make their own path. They can see the paths overhead, and then they can make their own judgment on where they want to go. Anyway, so if we click on the location, currently that will take me to there. Now there are some slight problems with this, with possible, I think it might be something to do with API versions, either that or apparently when you scroll really slowly on one of these, if we select the pavilion this time, go really slowly, it does sometimes make it so that the app itself does not break, but again here it seems to have broken. But the idea is it has the location finder for you. The my location pointer. So again, if I was to move it really slowly, the app does. It's to do with rendering and possibly to do with memory as well. If you move it really slowly, it hasn't got too much of the map to render, and therefore it does work without crashing. The rendering problem I haven't quite worked out yet, and due to time constraints, I didn't have the chance to fix that during testing. So that's the main map anyway. So yeah, the map itself will just obviously give you the campus view, allow you to make your own way around without having to select a location. So the map is on its own there, and the select location screen obviously takes you to the map directly and carries the information over. The buttons were chosen just to have a general sort of blue sort of theme to them, just the same as NTU. And the white's just to give it some sort of contrast with the background, and the NTU logo there just to remind you of the company you're using, of the app. The app also works dynamically if it was to be turned landscape. As you can see here, all buttons meet the width of the page. The NTU logo is slightly misaligned. That's due to a century aligning problem, but the buttons themselves, which are the major functions of the page, also are horizontal, and they fit the width of the page perfectly with some slight margins on the side. The map itself, again, if we go to the map, once on the map, if it's turned sideways, again, just a bigger version of the map, and everything seems to look absolutely fine. Just giving the user a bigger map area to work with. Recent destinations, I'm afraid, weren't quite finished, but these both have selection buttons, which says replace with your own action at the moment. Both have selection buttons for settings, which would have hopefully accessibility options, but I'm afraid the time constraints, again, with lots of work gone into the map, didn't allow me to be able to complete these sections. That would be the idea. There'd be sort of more on the map page as well, doing more sort of functions, making it more easy to use for the user and giving them more options whilst on the page, not having to leave the page itself. So that is my app, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, thank you.